This one doesn't have four-wheel steering. It doesn't have a manual transmission. Doesn't have a sunroof.
Well, you were saying there's no sunroof. I have one back here.
Tucker says he's got a sunroof back
Yeah, if they put a sunroof in there, it would either be very tiny or the entire roof would be a sunroof, a roof of glass.
Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there is Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we're packed in tight to the 2026 Honda Prelude, a limited production 2+2 coupe. And in this video, we'll tell you how it fits our family of three. This video brought to you by Screen Protect. Screen protectors for your vehicle. Learn more about how to protect your screens at the end of the video. Okay, Holly, I posted pictures of this on my personal Facebook page, and the comments erupted with very strong opinions. And I'm sure you've got some pretty strong opinions on this car after spending a week in it. I want to start first with the exterior styling.
I like it.
Oh yeah?
I do.
I'm glad. I do too.
I really like it. And you know, I'm picky about my blues, but this blue is nice. Is it a factory color or a special one?
It is a factory color, but it is an extra cost option. It is one of the 2 extra cost options on this car.
Of course. They want to make me fall in love with it.
It's only a $600 color.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yes. Care to guess the name?
Periwinkle. No, it's not even close to periwinkle.
Boost Blue Pearl.
Boost Blue. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But
it is pretty good outside.
Outside of the color.
Outside of the color. The outside of the car, it's very sporty.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more sporty than I was expecting it to look. I like that there are some black accents around that gives it that sportier look too.
Hatchback, so it's very practical back there. But it's also very, like, curvaceous. Like,
yes.
Flowing lines.
It's got some hips to it.
Yes. All around a really good stuff.
I like the style.
And have you noticed? I know I have. Are people breaking their necks to kind of follow you along as you drive by them?
Yes. I thought it was me.
I mean,
it's probably the car.
It's both.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people come up and ask me about it too. Yeah. Lots of comments about how cute it is.
Well, a lot of people, like, we were at an event last night, and a lot of people were asking questions about it. Honda has limited the production run of this car to 4,000 units, which is, like, not a lot at all.
No, insane.
And they say they are on track to sell all of them. So,
wow.
Well, yeah, I bet they would. Despite some of the purists not liking it as much.
Okay, so why do people not like it?
It does not follow the typical Prelude formula. The last time they made the Prelude was 25 years ago.
Is the Prelude 25 years ago a sports car too?
Yeah. This one doesn't have four-wheel steering. It doesn't have a manual transmission. Doesn't have a sunroof. And it's a little too flowy and curvaceous, and it's also a hatchback. So 5 things that aren't traditionally a Prelude.
Well, you were saying there's no sunroof. I have one back here.
Tucker says he's got one. Yeah, if they put a sunroof in there, it would either be very tiny or the entire roof would be a sunroof, a roof of glass.
There you go.
We just want to take a break right now. We know there's a lot of tough things going on in the world, and we'd love to pray for you. Our family would love to put you on our prayer list. So if there's something you would like for us to pray, you can drop it in the comments. DM us on one of our social media channels, or just put unspoken if you don't want the whole world to know what you want us to pray about.
Yep. What are your thoughts in here?
I really like the inside. I like the cream color. I like the soft up here.
Yes. Even this is squishy.
Yeah. You've even got a soft spot right here in the steering wheel. Nice solid steering wheel, which I like. Yeah. I like the use of the different colors.
We've even got Prelude embroidered here. We've got it embossed on the headrest. We've got 2-tone seats with lots of stitching.
Yeah.
We've got this kind of marbleized look on the material here.
Not a lot of gloss black, a little right
Yeah.
here.
I feel like this could be forgiven versus
Yes.
some of the other cars that we've been
There's
in.
like all
Yeah.
right
And
in front
then
of your eyes.
I know in previous Honda Acura cars with this mesh inside, you've been slightly critical of it.
Yeah,
we don't
I
have
still
the
don't
full
like it.
width like in a Civic, but
Right. So it just feels like it will be a dust collector.
you did in the Civic and all other vehicles like the joysticks. You still like the
I
joysticks?
do like the joystick still.
Very easy to point where you want the air to go.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Dual zone climate, which is nice. Qi wireless charger, USB-C ports. What are your thoughts on seat comfort?
They hug you.
Yes, they do.
And they
Won't go
are
anywhere.
soft, but I did get some miles on this, and I have to say, after riding in it for 2 hours, my back started hurting.
Got a little, okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if I just needed to adjust my seat more or something like that, but my back did start hurting.
Which one of the downsides of this car? Completely manual seats all the way around.
And no memory seats.
Yeah. And even like the latch lever to fold the seat forward,
Mm-hmm.
when you pull that, it doesn't automatically slide the seat bottom. And other vehicles have a memory position of where it was left so that when you slide it back and put the seat back, it goes back to where it was, but not these seats.
Not these seats.
You've
no.
got to fine tune your seating selection every time. These are heated but not ventilated seats.
Yeah.
So we haven't had to experience that here at the end of June, have we?
No, but the air condition, it works really well.
Yes, it
So I haven't really felt like I needed, I mean, when you first get in, obviously it's June in Texas, it's really hot, but I feel like it cools off very quickly.
There's not a lot of space in here to worry about.
That's true.
And it puts out the air. So
It puts out the air really
yes,
nice.
you were correct on that.
And the seats are not, they don't get hot.
Even with this dark blue leather insert, like they don't get hot to sit on for sure.
Yeah.
Although
it hasn't been a problem.
our seats are a little bit different than Tucker's seat back there.
It's a little bit different.
What are your thoughts on the cloth, kind of plain Jane seats in the back?
I like them.
The dual.
Yeah.
Tucker, what are your thoughts on the seats back there?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, is it a little cramped back there for you?
A little.
We've already talked about your sunroof up above you, but is it easy to see out back there?
Not really out my windows.
Yeah, the side windows are kind of small.
Yep.
Is it easy to get in and out back there for you?
No.
No? Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about the seats being a little clunky to operate earlier.
And not only the seats being a little clunky, but the other thing is that the lever to pull the seat forward is very difficult for a child to do
difficult
on their
for
own.
me.
It's difficult for me. I have to like get some leverage back there to push it up. So don't love that for getting in and out.
It is not the easiest back seat, for
It's
sure.
not the easiest, but the cloth seats don't bother me.
Okay. So time to make me climb back there?
Sure.
What do we need to talk about while I'm climbing around back there, Tucker?
Putting in my child safety seat.
Which I actually do. Before I put in Tucker's child safety seat, I do want to show you what the back seat is like for adults. Unfortunately. Let's talk about this because yes, it is a 2+2 sports touring grand touring coupe, but yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem here. As you can see, well, Tucker has been riding in his booster for good reason. There's not a lot of vertical space back here. In fact, the headrest is built into the seat, and I don't know that I'm going to have any place for my head. Another gripe I have is when you use this latch to fold the seat forward, it doesn't also release the sliding mechanism, meaning it is a two-handed, two-person process almost to slide the seat forward and make enough room for me to climb in the back. I also have to move the seatbelt out of the way to make it easier to do so. But I am going to leave the seat about where I have been riding in this video to show you that legroom isn't really the problem as I slide back here, because I can, again, put the seat in its typical riding position here. Legroom is not the problem, but again, putting it back in its position, it doesn't remember where it was last time I let go of that lever. Something else I think Honda could improve if they intend on anybody actually riding back here. So yes, you can see adults riding back here, probably not going to happen. This is a spot best reserved for children in car seats, which I don't look forward to trying to put in. Yeesh. Huge thanks to Screen Protect for not only sponsoring this video, but helping protect my sister-in-law's Hyundai Santa Fe. Yes, we installed the anti-glare screen protector here on this massive screen. It's actually two 12.3-inch screens, but Screen Protect gives you one large panel to go across both, giving a very consistent look, which I very much appreciate. They even have an additional panel here for the fingerprint reader, which I really like. All in all, the installation went on in under 10 minutes, and they give you all the necessary tools. You can find a Screen Protect screen protector for your vehicle in the link in the video description down below. Huge thanks to Screen Protect for sponsoring this video and helping out my sister-in-law's vehicle in the process. I will highlight that we do have lower latch points for both back seats back here. So yes, latch points right here for the passenger side and corresponding latch points for the driver's side. There are also top tethers on the backs of the seat here, and because it's a hatchback, they should be easier to get to. But let me go get Tucker's Graco Extend-to-Fit child safety seat. I'm not actually going to try and put this in a rear-facing format because, well, you can already see the problem just trying to get it in. Space is a true premium here in the Prelude, and well, I've already got it in this format, might as well go the rest of the way here. We'll recline it, put it in. Yeah, you can put it there. Nobody's going to want to ride in front of it, that is for certain. Go ahead and move that forward. We will spin his car seat around. I will say, because it is a hatchback, putting this top tether back there is going to be much easier than even a Honda Civic would be. And then this lower latch, very easy to get to, very open and exposed. And let's see, we've got one kind of tucked away almost behind the car seat over here, but still fairly easy to get to. We can tighten that down rather nicely. I've still got enough room in between the car seat and the side of the car. I'm impressed that it's as spacious as it is over here. Normally I'm like wedging my hand in to tighten this down, but we can get it here. What about putting in that top tether? The back of the Honda Prelude is perhaps one of the biggest surprises I had of this car. Just how much space is underneath this rear hatch. Something like a Toyota Prius with its hatchback sloping roofline and hybrid technology has a much higher load floor, making the back end much less practical than this sports car from Honda. Yes, I am truly impressed, and Honda has even built in nifty touches like this cargo floor that serves as a divider if you need it to, which is very nice. And then putting in our top tether is generally fairly easy without a very large reach. I can simply do it from the back of the car. I can even move around to the side of the car if I had to. No real big complaints there. But even though we do have a 60/40 seat back, you can see I'm not folding any of the seat back with Tucker's child seat in place because, well, it's over the dividing line, so that is a slight compromise. Other things I really like back here, while you did not see a spare tire underneath, Tucker has pointed out that Honda did give us a tire inflator back here as well, which is very nice. And if you're using the Prelude for grocery runs, we have not one, but two nifty hooks back here to keep all your groceries from rolling around, as well as multiple different tie-down points throughout the interior, making this a much more practical sports coupe grand tourer than one would initially believe, given its overall shape. When it comes time to close the hatch, you don't have to get your Boost blue paint dirty. You simply grab one of the two handles back here on the underside, give it a swift pull, and it's closed without getting fingerprints on your Boost Blue paint. All right, Holly, would you believe that if I decapitate myself, I can sit in the back seat? Like, there's no headroom.
Let's don't do that. Let's don't do that.
Nary a headroom back in the back seat for adults.
Yeah.
But as you can see, Tucker's headrest is the seat back there, which he's almost tall enough to not need a booster for that seat back there.
Right.
Almost. It's very tiny back seats.
Yeah, probably not even a foot.
Pretty cramped quarters.
Just a couple of years and he wouldn't be able to sit back there anymore.
Yeah, which kind of goes back to a point I made in my solo review. This is made either for people with very young kids, like Tucker's age and younger, or empty nesters.
Yeah.
That back seat is more of a bonus than anything, but I showed off the cargo space after putting in his car seat. You can fold those seats down and then you've just got a ton of cargo space in this car.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see how much cargo space there is back there. Even with the seats up.
Yeah, y'all went grocery shopping and you piled the stuff in.
Piled everything in there. We've put his wheels back there, backpacks, all kinds of things. We went to a 4th of July thing.
Throw it all back there.
Threw all of our chairs back there. It fit everything we needed. Some coolers.
It's been a very impressive vehicle for how much stuff we can throw back in there.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people compare the styling, mostly of the front of this, to the Toyota Prius, and I can see that. What is interesting to me, the Toyota Prius is also a hatchback, built to be a more practical car because it's a 4-door. I feel like it had less cargo space in this. The floor in this is so much lower, which means you can put more stuff in it.
Right.
I felt like the Prius, the floor was like right under the window. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
Honda wizards is all I can say.
Yes.
The wizards at Honda.
What is it? Mary Poppins bag?
Oh, yes. Or Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
Depending on your generation there.
What are you trying to say? That I'm older because I went to Mary Poppins?
No, I'm saying for our audience. We've been in this one for a week. You alluded to earlier, you took this on a long road trip across Texas. I want to spend some time talking about how this drives, how it rides, how comfortable it is, and what it was like on that grand tour of yours across Texas.
The grand tour? I didn't even go halfway across Texas.
Well, I say that because this has multiple different drive modes, one of which is GT, or Grand Tour. Honda is billing this as a Grand Touring car, something that you want to load stuff up in and take on a road trip.
All right.
And you took this to Lufkin and back, and I'm very curious. We haven't really talked about your experience, but we are turning on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas. So let's talk ride quality first. Tucker, how's your wobbly head in the back?
Oh, wobbly.
Holly, what's your experience here and then road tripping it?
Okay. Well, on the brick streets, it is bumpy.
Oof.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
But in a weird way, it's smooth. Like on the bricks, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of sports cars load to the ground on the brick streets, it's but on the big bumps, like you feel it for sure.
Yeah, we definitely heard that biggest bump back there.
And here's the railroad tracks.
Now, I will say the suspension, the steering, the brakes are all borrowed from their performance Honda Civic Type R, which makes this very fun on the twisty roads, which I got to experience earlier today filming my review. This is a fun car to get up to speed and enjoy on a windy back road.
Yeah.
On a grand tour, if you will.
A grand tour.
But you said your back got a little stiff. What are some other thoughts and insights from your long
It was a
driving?
lot of fun to drive.
Yeah.
Very easy, like intuitive controls, knobs. So that was easy. But yeah, there's a little bit of visibility
I was going to ask. Primarily, like Tucker said, looking out back there.
Yeah, looking out back there. Although, I mean, you have the big window at the back, so that no problem there. But like looking out to the side in your blind spots, it's a little bit harder to see back there.
I will ask, because we had it not that long ago.
Yeah.
Is it easier to see out of over your shoulder than a Chevy Corvette?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything about this is better than the Chevy Corvette.
Hot take. Hot take.
Something else, if we're going there to compare it to the Corvette, is that this is low to the ground and it has a little bit of a lip too, but still you do not have to worry about it as much in the bumps hitting things. I guess it's not as low to the ground.
Yeah.
So that's made it more fun to drive too. Backing in and out of our driveway, we still have to go slow so we don't scratch, but it hasn't been like impossible.
Yeah, we never took the Corvette up our driveway.
No, we didn't. We couldn't have.
Yeah,
or
we
like
tried
the little
once.
bumps in our neighborhood. There's some dips to slow people down. Haven't had to worry about angling it and pushing the button to get the nose up, and so that's why I like driving this car better and driving it around, is because I don't have to baby it as much, but it's still a fun sports car and I can still throw all my crap in the back, and my son fits in it for right now.
Yeah.
So I've really...
Corvette didn't even have a back seat.
Didn't even have
We
a
had an
back
engine
seat.
back there.
Didn't even have a back seat.
And you remember from us interviewing the Corvette owners group, they didn't like the fact that Corvette moved the engine behind them because they couldn't use their Corvette as a grand tourer and have access to all their luggage right behind them anymore, like C7 and C6 Corvettes. So again, this is just more practical in every way.
More practical.
Which brings us to a very different powertrain in this than a Corvette.
Sure.
We've got a 2-liter hybrid 2-motor system in this. How has the power and drivability been for you?
It's been perfect.
Yeah, no lack of power for you? Haven't felt
Not
like
for what I've been driving it for, which is not track racing.
That's true.
But no, I've been up on the highway. I've been on long stretches that were 75 miles per hour. Like, no problems.
Yeah.
And you know I like driving a hybrid.
Yes. This is a very interesting hybrid system in that a majority of the time, the engine is never even connected to the wheels. It is the electric motor that is actually moving you forward. And the gas engine only serves to replenish the battery power for the electric motor. Did you know that?
No.
This also does not have a transmission, like at all.
Oh.
But if you push this button, it can simulate a transmission. Like it revs the engine.
Like the sounds are fake?
No, it's real. It'll rev the engine.
Oh.
Even though it doesn't need to rev the engine. It's an interesting experience all the way around. But it's kind of playing into that enthusiast performance mindset if you have to have that. So earlier I was talking about, people are mad it doesn't have a manual transmission. You still have a little bit of fun with it. The paddles. And if you don't push this button, the paddles adjust the regenerative braking.
Okay.
Because hybrid.
Hybrid.
The EPA rates this at over 40 mpg across the board. When you got back from your road trip, I saw you had gotten it up to 41. So excellent job there. We have a good-looking sports car that you said is better to drive, better to live with, and prettier than the Corvette. I'm guessing prettier than the Corvette.
I don't know if it's prettier than the Corvette.
I was testing the waters on that one. But
you're going to try to throw me under the bus?
No, I'm just checking. But definitely a fun car to live with. Turns heads.
Yes. Turns heads.
Pretty good package overall, right?
Great package.
Is it time to talk price?
Yes.
All right. I will let you know.
Because that is the one thing that is stopping me from buying it right now.
Interesting. Besides the fact that they're probably how much it is. Already sold. And
this one's not.
So I will say, besides the fact that limited production run and Honda thinks they're going to sell every single one of them, there's only one trim. So there's like next to no configuration. You can pick your paint color, which we've got an optional paint color. And then this won't be reflected in the price I tell you here in a little bit, but this has the dealer add-on summer-only tires, which make it grippier, but the tires that come from the factory are figured in this price.
Okay. 67. Too high? Ooh, good. 54.
Mm-mm.
Still too high? Ooh,
Mhm.
good. 43.
Yes.
43?
Yes. 43,650 with all-season tires at about 1,200 for the summer-only tires we currently have on this one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we're keeping it.
Well, now that you have that mindset, I've got to ask you, what are your top 5 favorite features for moms in this 2026 Honda Prelude?
One is the style inside and out.
Yeah,
Cool mom vibes for sure.
absolutely.
The surprising amount of cargo space, especially in the back trunk.
Yeah, tons of space
Tons.
all the way around.
Tons, even with the seats up.
Yep.
But even more with the seats down.
Yep.
The fuel economy can't be beat.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's fun to drive, of course.
Yeah.
It's amazing to drive. And I was going to say one other 5 for number 5, but since now I know the price, it's definitely got to be the price.
Interesting that you say that because a lot of people, Prelude enthusiasts, are up in arms about the price. They
About
say it is
43?
too expensive for what you get. But when Honda announced the price of this, they say when you take a 2001 model, which was the last year they made them, adjust for inflation, this is actually cheaper and gets better fuel economy.
Well, here's the thing, is it's going to be hard to find any sports car that's around in the 40 range. And
Toyota does make one, though.
they do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's not an everyday, but also this one. What is the Toyota one?
The GR86. You also took that one on a road trip across
I
Texas.
also loved that one
Yes,
too.
you did.
The other thing is they're not making very many, and you know I like to have a car that not many people have.
Yep.
So this would be, and I think that's why I've been getting a lot of looks, is it's not like there are any other ones in town. And there probably wouldn't be.
Very few
much.
and far between. I mean, they're only making 4,000 of them this year.
So for an affordable,
Head
I
turning.
think it's, affordable head-turning sports car that other people don't have.
Check, check.
A Corvette's a dime a dozen.
They are popping up quite a bit around here. So, well, on that bombshell, if you have not already, please hit the subscribe button and help our family, help your family buy your next vehicle. Ring the bell so you're notified every time a new video drops. Find Holly on her social media channels at Female Consumer on Facebook and Instagram. You can check out Tucker's YouTube channel where he is currently in the midst of a Hot Wheels racing series. You can check that out at Tucker's Talk, all one word, on YouTube. Don't want to put a space there. You get political stuff. He's much more fun than that. And then all things GT Garage Talk are at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, everything at GT Garage Talk. Or you can go to the brand new GTGarageTalk.com. New from bottom to top, where we bring you the latest automotive news, reviews from a family-focused mindset. And if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get that news delivered directly to your inbox every week.
Yes, you do.
So, yeah, help our family out, subscribe, follow along, get on that newsletter, and until next time, gearheads. Bye.
Bye.